addressing the last video. I was like super pissed off, and still am, about both that another thing and another thing. Sometimes I'll get your way, and then you see that, and it's just, it's a terrible way to come home when you're already mad, or a terrible thing to see when you're, I'm sorry, when you're already mad, and you're just coming home. That's the last thing you want to see, is that happen in a city that I care about, because it's such a beautiful place. Not that I've ever been there or anything, but I would love to go there. And knowing how much about Paris that I do kinda hurt. It was just like, ow. Like, how could you do something to a city that is called the City of Love? Like, it doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. And just wanted to address one specific thing. Thank you to the guy who called the other guy out that said I didn't know what I was talking about. I was gonna pop off on him, but when you're mad, you realize that getting mad at people just doesn't help. It really doesn't. It doesn't help, like, at all. And to the guy that said I didn't know what I was talking about, you know, you're in your own opinion. In my own opinion of my video, I honestly thought I said the same thing way too many times when recording it, but I didn't. It's also the first video where I didn't say because I was just on straight anger. I was mad that it happened. I was mad at life at the moment. And that changes your view of a lot of things when you're doing things. Not that I wouldn't have made the video anyway. Had I not been mad, it would have probably been a lot different. It wouldn't have been the same video it was. Not as much yelling at it. And again, it was strictly because I was mad at life at the moment. And then, you know, stuff happens and you cheer up. And what I want to say in this video is, if you're younger than me and your parents are divorced, I advise you to do one thing. Don't let the divorce strip you of an identity. See, I kind of let that happen to me. I was stripped of an identity. And we got streaks.
Wraith on standby.
Look, I got a Fury kill too. Get a Wraith up. But don't find your identity. Because I was mad because I don't have an identity. Or I don't think I have an identity. And to myself, I don't think I have an identity. But, apparently I have a pretty interesting identity.
UAV ready for tasking.
Maybe it's for you guys. I know not a lot of people like talking about having divorced parents. And I understand that. The only reason I do it is because it's been so long that since my parents divorced, that it's just like, it's a normal part of life at this point. And if I'm not used to it, I got killed off another raid. But if you're not used to it, I mean, there's no point in not being used to it because it happened and it's not something you can control at that point. Now, I wish I could. I really do. Because I do feel I was stripped of an identity because I was constantly going back and forth between two places and my point is just don't let your parents' divorce be the reason you aren't yourself.
UAV on standby.
Established perimeter, 10,000 feet AGL.
Just because your parents are divorced doesn't mean you're any less than human. And if you feel you're not human, or you're not treated human, find someone, man. That's all I have for this video. Please, find your identity. I promise you there's nothing wrong with it.